When the weight of exams feels unbearable, and the stress of deadlines and expectations mounts, the wisdom of ancient Stoic philosophers offers a guiding light to students seeking balance, focus, and success. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor who governed during one of Rome's most turbulent times, often wrote to himself about maintaining clarity amid chaos. His personal reflections, compiled in Meditations, highlight the importance of focusing only on what lies within our control, a lesson that resonates deeply with students. Imagine Marcus, the leader of a vast empire, juggling the complexities of war, politics, and governance. If he could find time to reflect on his inner peace and priorities, surely students can learn to prioritize their studies without being overwhelmed by external pressures. He famously wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." For students, this means letting go of worrying about outcomes, like grades or how others will perceive their performance, and instead focusing on preparation, effort, and self-discipline. Epictetus, a former slave-turned-philosopher, serves as another powerful role model. He taught his students to detach from fears and distractions, urging them to see life as a series of tests meant to strengthen their character. He said, "It is not things that disturb us, but our interpretation of them." This mindset is invaluable for students who often spiral into stress by imagining worst-case scenarios. For example, instead of worrying about failing an exam, Stoicism teaches students to break the task down, study consistently, review mistakes, and approach the challenge as an opportunity for growth. Epictetus would likely recommend starting each day with intentionality. Write down what you aim to accomplish and how you'll handle obstacles with grace, such as unexpected distractions or difficult topics. Seneca, the Roman statesman, offers a unique perspective on managing time, a critical skill for students. In his letters, he emphasized that most people waste their lives worrying about things they cannot control while failing to cherish the present moment. "We are always complaining that our days are few, and acting as though there would be no end of them," he wrote. For students, this is a call to action to manage their time wisely. Instead of procrastinating or being consumed by endless scrolling through social media, students can take Seneca's advice to heart: plan your day, focus on what truly matters, and eliminate distractions. Imagine dedicating 30 minutes to focused studying without interruptions. This practice aligns with Stoicism's core values of discipline and purpose. Moreover, the Stoics championed resilience in the face of failure, a lesson every student can relate to. Failures in exams or assignments often feel like the end of the world, but Stoicism reframes these moments as opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." For a student, this means viewing a failed test not as a personal defeat but as a signal to improve study habits, seek help, or refine one's methods. Each setback is a stepping stone toward becoming more capable and prepared. Consider Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb, a perfect example of turning obstacles into opportunities, a practice deeply aligned with Stoic principles. To integrate Stoicism into daily life, students can adopt practical exercises that build mental clarity and resilience. Begin each day with a morning reflection, asking questions like, "What is within my control today? How will I respond to challenges?" Visualize the day ahead and prepare for potential difficulties, such as a tough lecture or the temptation to procrastinate. This practice, known as premeditatio malorum or premeditation of evils, helps students face their fears before they arise, reducing anxiety and fostering readiness. At the end of the day, engage in an evening reflection by journaling about what went well, what could improve, and how you stayed aligned with your values. This habit, rooted in Stoicism, builds self-awareness and encourages continuous growth. Another valuable Stoic practice is the dichotomy of control. In the context of exams, this means distinguishing between what you can and cannot control. You can control your preparation, your effort, and your focus, but you cannot control the questions on the exam or the grading system. By focusing on controllable factors, students free themselves from unnecessary stress and perform with greater confidence. For instance, instead of fixating on whether you'll get an A, concentrate on mastering the material and completing practice problems. This mindset shift not only reduces anxiety but also improves performance. Modern neuroscience even supports these Stoic principles. Studies show that mindfulness and reframing techniques, both rooted in Stoicism, reduce stress and improve focus. By training the mind to remain present and detached from unhelpful thoughts, students can achieve a state of flow, where learning and problem-solving become more effective. Stoicism encourages students to accept the ebb and flow of their emotional states. Feeling nervous before an exam? Acknowledge the feeling without judgment and remind yourself that this is a natural response. Epictetus would advise, it's not the feeling that matters, but how you respond to it. Finally, Stoicism emphasizes gratitude, a powerful antidote to stress. Instead of lamenting the challenges of student life, cultivate gratitude for the opportunity to learn and grow. Seneca reminds us, the greatest wealth is a poverty of desires. This means appreciating what you already have rather than yearning for more. Before an exam, take a moment to be grateful for the knowledge you've gained and the resources available to you. Gratitude shifts the focus from scarcity to abundance, fostering a positive mindset that enhances performance. The stories of historical Stoics demonstrate that calmness under pressure, resilience in the face of adversity, and intentional living are not just ancient ideals but practical tools for modern students. By adopting Stoic principles, students can approach their academic journey with clarity, discipline, and a sense of purpose. Instead of being overwhelmed by the chaos of exams and assignments, they can embrace the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca to thrive in their studies and beyond. Stoicism teaches that every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger, and with this mindset, students can turn their stress into success.